I've just watched Zach Krieger's latest movie, Weapons, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to today give you guys a quick and spoiler-free review of my thoughts of the film, and just see why I think you guys should also watch it, because I certainly recommend that you do. This is from the director of Barbarian, which did have some audiences quite split on the opinions of that film, whereas I was a decent fan of it. I thought it was relatively good, and had a very interesting and intriguing premise. I also do feel the exact same can be said about Weapons, with me extremely enjoying this film, and I'm going to now get into why. Weapons is about a group of children, all but one, vanishing in the same night at the same time at 2:17 in the morning, with Julia Garner playing the teacher and Josh Brolin also playing a grieving parent. One thing I really enjoyed about the film is the intricate plot points being weaved and woven through the different perspectives and different point of views. I really enjoyed the structuring of this film as a whole. It was very easy to follow and very good as well. I also saw these point of views from some very talented actors, with it being a very talented cast coming from Alden Ehrenreich, Benedict Wong, and of course Julia Garner and Josh Brolin. A very talented cast showing and presenting these perspectives of a very odd and disconcerting event that happened to this town. And I really enjoyed seeing this film build towards one of the best third acts in a movie that I have seen in a very long time. Something that I like about this film, it's very much a big psychological horror that gets very gory, very bloody, and has lots of very gruesome moments in it, which for me in a horror film, it's very much something that I am looking for. I'm not necessarily wants a film that presents it in practically a way that is such. I just enjoy when a decent amount of the budget goes into making these horrific and practical effects look good. So yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted, and if you get a bit squeamish at bloody and gruesome scenes, you may want to, stay away from it at various points in this film, especially during the third act. It is very much a film that shocks you with its visuals rather than trying to jump scare you constantly like in a lot of horror films. Visual presentation in many scenes is incredible, and it has genuinely left images in my head. Like, once I came back from watching it, going to bed, I was like, these aren't leaving my head. Like, it is proper vivid and properly, scary and creepy. I'm gonna be honest, it is a very well done horror film. It's a big slow burner on the horror. The images and presentation of these images gradually get pushed and further onto you, and start to affect you more as the film goes along. And creepy kids, kids and creepy shit put together, it's just, it's that mix that stays with you, sort of thing. It is, in my opinion, quite similar to a recent film that I can put it to. It has some bloody and outrageous deaths, very similar to how The Monkey does it, a film that also happened this year. Certainly a better film than The Monkey in my opinion, and yeah, it is a very good film that is in the high 90s on the Rotten Tomatoes. It's I think an A- on Cinema Score, one of the highest ever for a horror film, which I think is very impressive. And yeah, this film did not disappoint, and if you are looking for a very good horror film that can leave you feeling its after effects once you leave that cinema, I recommend it. It is an incredible film, and I really enjoyed it. Overall, I think it was a very good film. I would definitely rate it highly. I don't know how I feel about the last few minutes in the film. It's definitely more of a journey rather than a destination, which sadly does lower it slightly for me. But overall, it is a film that is very visually impressive, with some very intriguing and different ways that people go out, and I definitely recommend going to see it, because I believe it is going to sort of hang about in the psyche of horror fans and be known as one of those films that if somebody says to you, what horror film should I go and see, it could be up there in many people's lists, and I certainly recommend it, and it keeps adding to 2025 being a very good year for films for me that I've gone to see. There are plenty that I've gone to see that are not good, which I may cover one of those soon, but yeah, overall very good, and I will see you guys for another review. Please comment down below if you think there is anything else I should cover, and yeah, see you all later.